Good morning, my lovelies. Today we are looking at Harry and Meghan's trajectory of self-destruction. Never in the history have people with so much delivered so little and complained so much. Why have they self-destructed, and what does the future hold? Will the trajectory of self-destruction continue? Or will they be able to pull out of it? So we're going to do a prediction reading, but first looking a little at the past. Harry trusted his intuition, but he has none. His intuition is marred by his drug taking. Made worse by the wedding, who he married. Now, I use the true crime oracle cards for Harry. I don't know why, but they just pick up his energy so well. I'm not saying that he is a criminal. I'm just saying, yeah, they pick up his negative, dark energy. So we're doing a quick read on the past, and then we'll do some predictions for the future. Trapped. He thought he was trapped. He genuinely thought he was trapped when he said that on the Oprah interview about his brother and his father being trapped. He genuinely thought he was trapped. But the problem is, actually, now he's trapped after the wedding, and I don't like that card at all. Life insurance. Life insurance. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That's a very sinister card. Coming with the wedding, and he's trapped. And life insurance. Oh, my word. I hope that is not a prediction card. Wow. Oof, I've got chills. Like Jamie Quinn-Limo. I've got full body chills right now. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay. I'm distracted now. Just have a quick look at Meghan, and then we'll go back to Harry. Differences. Yeah. And people say it's a cultural difference between her and the royal family. No, it's not. That's an insult to all Americans to say that her behaviour is because of cultural differences. Honestly, she's got a bad character. And the bad character coming on the heels of the life insurance policy, that's a bit... Congratulations, success. Well, she did successfully claw her way into that marriage. Complicated. That's her love bombing him. Okay, looking at some predictions for Harry. How he has fallen, and what we're looking for the future. And the future says abuse and neglect. Oh no. Things get worse for Harry. Well, he's neglected his charities, hasn't he? And then look, he left Centre Bali, and then he cries because the Charities Commission said he couldn't come back. Well, he left in a petulant rage, threw his toys out the cot. Why would he expect to be allowed in? So there's that. That's him neglecting and abusing his power, his position, his charities, his family. But it's also him receiving abuse and neglect at home. See the cards that happened before in the marriage. Wow. Meeting. This might be him meeting with his new team, trying to work out how can he get himself out of the hole. This might be the board of directors. Remember, somebody said that he might create a new charity just to be petulant. There's the home card, but look at that, it's all dark and look there. There's the palm trees, but they're not actually palm trees. They're just a little palm plant in a pot. That's a real metaphor for how far he's fallen. He used to be in the royal family like the big, strong, proud palm trees, but now he's just reduced to this potted plant. It's all in the shadows and dark and murky. Tunnel. Yeah, Meghan's really done a number on him. She's really made him even more obsessed with his mother's death in that tunnel. She's making him be really held back in the past. So these cards are not very positive for him going forward. And I'm just getting that he's just going to get worse and worse. Dating. Wonder if she's going to set him up with someone. Healing. Oh, I'm getting more. If he is able to date again, if he's able to get out from underneath Meghan's spell, if he's able to get into a different relationship, then there could be healing. This is one possible trajectory for him. And look at that hotel motel. He might already be trying to escape from the claw. But I wonder if he meets somebody new, organised, whether that's going to be organised by Meghan. Oh, for money so that she can blackmail him. Good grief. These are very strange cards. Letter missing. Yeah, this is like a blackmail scheme. An inside job. Egotism. Look, that's the New York City car chase that didn't happen. He gets himself deeper and deeper and deeper, doesn't he? Love. I do believe that he genuinely thought he loved Meghan, but it's easy to love someone when they love bombing you. Yeah. Fraud. Gee, is not looking good. It just seems to be getting worse and worse and worse for for Harry. Natural disaster. Oh no, he's a disaster wherever he goes. He's a disaster wherever he goes. Celebrity. He always will be a celebrity. The thing is, Harry doesn't want to be famous. He says he doesn't want to be famous. He says he doesn't want to be a celebrity. He hates being followed around. He's very petulant about it. But he's under a lot of stress. And I'm not going to... There is a very real risk of self-harm. But he may survive it if he has the right care around him. Oh, no. Oof, look at that. Imprisonment. And there was fraud before. Imprisonment. Playing with fire. Debt. Oof, mind control. Greed. Oh, dear. It's not looking good for Harry's future. He's just spiraling more and more and more. And instead of turning to his family for help, booking himself into rehab, getting counselling, proper counselling, not just fake stuff, he's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And let's see, Meghan. She's having the time of her life, playing. Letting go in the upside down. Everybody says, oh, they're about to divorce. That's one possible trajectory, but I can't see her letting go of him until she's got something else in place that makes her feel just as fantastic as all the press she gets from being married to Harry. And everybody says, oh, she's going to dump him for a billionaire. My question is, which billionaire would want her? And there she is, individuality. Harry's never met somebody like her, but that's not a good thing. He is under her spell. He's still under her spell. And so she's doing her. She's having the time of her life. Look at that moon. Something's hidden behind the shadows. Well, we know. There's still so much more to Meghan to come out that we don't even know. Trapped, but in the upside down. She's emboldened. She feels like she's free to do anything she wants because there's never any consequence to her actions. Well, not as far as she's concerned. Her fall from grace, her fall from adoration, that still fuels her narcissism. And in a way, being the villain suits her quite well. Although there's fulfillment in the upside down. She can't ever get enough fame. She's money hungry. She's fame hungry. Oh, obedience in the upside down. She does not abide by any rules. But I'm getting from her, whereas Harry's cards were very heavy and about being controlled and being desperate. This energy I'm getting here is she's having the time of her life. High priestess of water. She's not very flexible, and she likes to do things her way. Vision in the upside down. Oh, that's a Chelsea Davy card. She doesn't want Harry to be thinking about Chelsea Davy at all. This also could be a Diana card with the blonde hair. She knows she's nothing like Diana and she doesn't care. Listening in the upside down. Well, she doesn't listen to any advice, does she? She's doing, in her mind, she's doing quite nicely. Thank you very much for an obscure actress she certainly has become world famous. So, yeah, her downward spiral of being considered to be a villain continues and will continue into the future, but she doesn't care. Upside down. She doesn't understand what all the fuss is about her bad character. She's still going to pretend that she's sweet and innocent and a guru. This is a priestess of spirit. Love. That's her show, with Love, Meghan. There's still going to be a strange part of the population that still loves her. And look at that, rigid in the upside down. Yeah, she is, in certain ways, flexible enough to reinvent herself. Cycles. Yeah, what's hidden? And in the bottom of the deck, beauty, but in the upside down. She doesn't care if people see the ugly side to her. She is famous and she's rich and she's talked about and she's having the time of her life. These are all really almost like a teenage giddy kind of energy for Meghan, whereas Harry's is much more serious, even down to the self-harm card. Wow. What do you think? Where do you think they're going to go in the future? Where do you think this is going to end? Thank you for liking and commenting. Every comment really does help the channel out. Yep, and for all the new subscribers, thank you very much. I'm well on my way to my goal to bringing the subscriber toll to 5,000 for this channel. So thank you for all your help in that regard. Remember to come to my live over the weekend, and thank you very much for listening. May the angels walk with you now and always.